Hello, it is I, your boy. What's going on? Pin that down. Hi. The angle's different. The angle is gonna be different because I'm packing things. Things are getting packed. I'm a little bit out of it. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a mess. I've been doing a lot. There's a lot going on. Um, Happy Flag Day to Dapper from yesterday. I know Athens had a birthday while I've been busy and away, so happy birthday to Athens as well. Hi Zant, good to see you. Your Discord got hacked, I think. Your Discord account. So look out for that. Is my audio okay? Am I a little bit quiet? It looks like I might be a little bit quiet. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Hey, hi, is that better? Hello! Is that better? Did I fix it? Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I'm a little out of it. You're gonna spoil me on my birthday? Why do I feel that fills me with concern? Like that makes me a little nervous. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one. These guys have all been updated, by the way, so thank you for your support monetarily or via other means. It's greatly appreciated. Hello on Twitch. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. Hello. Let me make sure everything actually went live. Yeah, it did. Hey. I should probably tell people we're live. Did it go? Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, get out of here. There we go. Cause like, I don't... making food? I'm getting a little bit more, get some more tea. Yeah, hi, hello. Welcome. We're live. Thank you for posting the, links there, Athens. I appreciate that. Let me go get this. Oh my god. Oof. Okay. I want to give people a minute to get in and settle in before I start doing the updates, so I don't have to like repeat myself 3 or 4 times, because that's definitively what will happen. I'll end up repeating myself a couple of times. Let me just double check. Okay, moving. So I'm moving, right? I'm gonna be away. I'm moving between point A and point B. Where I'm moving to has been settled. We've got a place. It's cute. It's got a stupid shed in the backyard. I haven't decided on whether or not that shed is going to stay or if I'm going to destroy it with a sledgehammer. I haven't made that decision yet. I will make that decision eventually, I am sure. What else is going on? Moving day is the last weekend of this month. So Volcano Show is still scheduled, but I think it's just gonna be Manya and Landon. I don't think, like, half of my setup is being packed. This is coming down today. I'm gonna pull all this down. The green screen is down. My stuff is, a bunch of my stuff is all packed up. You can see, like, all the stuff that's usually down here is not. That's mostly gone. It's mostly packed up. Hello, Fitz. How you doing? Hopefully I won't lose any. I don't think I'm gonna lose anything. Like, I think I'm pretty organized right now. Right now, I'm like trying to figure out like food, because like I don't want to go grocery shopping and then just have to like move all the groceries. I'd rather wait. So, you know, there's that. Hello. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a place. Where I'm moving to has been settled. I'll get you guys some pictures and stuff in the near future. I'm going to be doing the last walkthrough of the place on, I believe, the 24th. And then I'm getting the keys on the 25th. like the second half of the day on the 25th. I'm gonna go in there and get it all, like, while it's empty, because it's empty right now, there's nothing in there. While it's empty, I'm gonna, like, do a big go in there with, like, my more heavy-duty cleaning stuff. So, like, I'll bring my vacuum, my Swiffer, all of my cleaning junk, and get that all cleaned up. I really need to steam clean the couches, and I would like to do that before we move. Like, I would like to, like, steam clean the couches here, and then load them up, and then ship them over, so... Your Lego ISS broke? That's sad. I do have some things I gotta fix, but... for later. Don't let anyone else find your stuff and be like, this is mine. Oh, you mean what I did? I'm debating on whether or not I want to go through my clothes before or after. I think I'm going to go through it before. I think what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to end up packing my clothes in, like, garbage bags. And then I'm going to, I'm just going to organize the garbage bags into clothes I'm keeping, and then clothes I'm, like, getting rid of and, like, sending to Goodwill or whatever. I have, like, way more stuff than I need. Anytime I move, I usually take the opportunity to downgrade, whether intentionally or not. So I'm gonna see how much I can get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of as much as I can. I don't know where my office is gonna end up in this new place. I don't know if it's gonna end up in an upstairs bedroom. I don't know if it's going to end up in what is supposed to be the dining room. I don't know if it's gonna end up in, like, what's supposed to be a living room. I don't know if it's gonna end up in the basement rec room. I don't know. It's got the classic 3 floors. It's a very, very, Canadian. The house was built in the 70s, so it's got some quirks. It's got like a Harry Potter cupboard under the stairs that whoever was living in it last had, like, put shelving in and blocked off half of the stairway for some reason. So I think I'm gonna pull the shelves out of it and open the space up, and then maybe just take the siding and door completely off and just leave it as, like, a little book nook or some shit. I'm going to downgrade. Well, the place I'm moving to is an upgrade, but the amount of shit that I have, I'm gonna try to downgrade. If I can get rid of stuff, I'm gonna... Yeah, cupboard under the stairs. There's, like, the basement is, like, could almost be its own apartment with its own entrance. So, I'm not getting too invested in, like, what I want to... Okay, there's one thing I gotta tell you about this place. There is... you can see from the first floor, like the floor that you walk into, so not into the basement. You walk in and then there's basement and there's, like, living room floor, right? When you walk into this main floor, there's the downstairs and then there's the stairs that go up, and they go up and then they turn and go up. It's not curved. It's not like a spiral, but it goes up and then like the way it goes. But you can from that floor, you can look up and see all the way up to the like attic ceiling, right? So it's like a good 2 floors that you can just see all the way straight up to the top. Hey! Hi, Larry. Yeah, no, I haven't been around too much because of my living situation, which is settling. I don't know what this. It's settling down. So there's one spot in this place that I'm moving to, and you can see from the main floor all the way up to the ceiling of the second floor. And there's like a light that like a big window on the second floor that is just a window that is just a window. It's not like a sky, like it's not on the ceiling, it's just like flat, and then it like you're looking at it from the banister end of the top of the stairs towards the bedrooms. And there's a hook that's already there, like that's been installed into the ceiling, and I'm like, so I'm gonna put a pot there, and then I'm gonna put like a pothos plant like this, and I'm just gonna let it grow. Thank you. I don't have anything to save right now, I'm sorry. Myself? I don't know. From myself? I'm gonna let the pothos plant grow from the second floor all the way down to the floor of the first floor. I was thinking about maybe getting some Christmas lights and putting Christmas lights on it. Because I thought that would be cute. But that's like the only plan I have. Slow falls. You look like you're in IT. Yo, I have been a little bit in that area of work before. I used to do office work. Yeah, so that's what that's the only real plan I have, is to put a pothos plant. What I'm gonna do, so, like, you guys know this desk, right? I'm gonna take the desk apart, and then I'm gonna get, while some of the other stuff is moving, I'm gonna take the 2 pieces of desk, because it's a 2-piecer, right? It's a corner desk. I'm gonna take the 2 pieces, I'm gonna run around the house, and I'm just gonna put the pieces on the floor in different places, just to see which one I like, and that's where the desk is gonna go. Solar string lights? Oh yeah, that would be cool. A little solar string light. I look like a tech bros now, become a crypto bro. Yo, no, how could you say that to me? My feelings. Obligatory crypto is a scam. Don't get rug pulled. Man, rum and coke on Saturday? Saturday? Man, that was crazy. For any of you guys that saw it. Whoa. Whoa. The whole of America getting rug pulled is, like, quite the analogy. I had a lot of fun. It was a good show. Yeah, so, updates. My living situation is basically sorted. There's just a little bit last of the paperwork to get signed. The moving weekend is the 25th to the 28th. Now, how long it's going to take me to set everything up, I don't know. I'm going to start packing. I've already started packing. SpaceX is actively trying to pull the NASDAQ 100. SpaceX is a scam. SpaceX is a scam. Landon went a whole SpaceX rant on Saturday as well. This is where I do all my hacking with my clunky-ass keyboard. Guys, should we bring back the clunky keyboard? Should we bring back my old keyboard? We can do it. We can bring it back. This is where we go back. I've already started packing. I'm gonna do my clothes next. And then I'm gonna do my kitchen. And I think I'm gonna have, like, the majority of the kitchen packed up next week. Like, early next week. My brain's not. I'm not. Hi. Hello, I'm here. What's going on? Why am I moving? Good reasons? Well, not really good reasons, but it's fine. The place I'm living in, the people who own the place that I'm living in now are moving into it, so they wanted us out. So we're moving out. Halfway through Pride Month. Man, yeah, it is already halfway through Pride Month. Pride Month does not seem as, like... Maybe it's because I'm too busy with stuff, but I have not noticed Pride Month being as, like, big this year as it was last year. Yeah, it's, like, it's not the greatest situation, but I think I've made the best of it. I think this is I think we've been able to take advantage of the situation. It's actually a huge problem because many people's retirement funds are forced to buy that fund, so Elon is basically pillaging people's 401ks. Yes. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit on Saturday on Rum and Coke night. But yeah, Elon Musk is not only a scam artist and a con artist, but he is actively robbing you. He's just robbing the American people, and so is Donald Trump. It's like the whole country is getting rug pulled. Oh, you spent out on vacation? Yeah. Well, that's what vacations are for. That's what vacations are for. So yeah, you'll notice you'll notice like as I'm packing and getting stuff away, you'll notice like there's like the Yeti boxes over here. Like this is gonna come down. So some of the stuff is already pulled down. So you're gonna notice like the audio is gonna change a little bit. So don't freak out. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Situation in part in the United States and things like Iran and other well, they're using those other conflicts as like excuses and justifications and distractions as they just because they're the only like I don't when you call something a distraction, at least when I'm using it, I don't mean to say that that thing doesn't matter or that it like to be dismissive about the thing. What I mean to say is like they're doing this big bad thing that's awful and causing a lot of death. So you don't notice that they're stealing your money? Yeah, the weird thing about the place I'm moving into is that it's got 2 full bathrooms. There's no tub in one of the bathrooms, but like there's a shower like in the one, there's a tub shower in the other one, and one is on the top floor and one is in the rec room basement, and not one on the main floor, which is kind of odd. So I might probably do something like that. You can't call Musk a con man. You will have good, honest, hardworking con men suing you for slander. You Val, yo. Funny. I like that. I like that. Blame the one with the tub. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who uses a bathtub. As a tub, anyway. Oh my god, the stupid UFC fight. The stupid White House UFC thing. What the fuck? Absurd. Yeah, I hope the move goes well, too. I think it'll go relatively smoothly. Like, all the utilities and stuff are already set up. It's just a matter of, like... the only thing I'm really not sure about... I'll have to show you guys a little bit more once things get moved. What I'm working with. But the table that I have... So I was running Dungeons & Dragons. I'd run a home game. And I was DMing last night. And the table that we have there, which could be bigger... Like, it's got 2 big leaves in it. It sits like 16 people. It's a big fucking table. It's a big ass fucking table, alright? Like, whatever. I don't know where we're gonna do that. I don't know if we're gonna put that in the rec room, or I don't know if we're gonna put it in the main room, and I think, or like the living room area, and I think it's ultimately just gonna come down to, it's gonna start off probably in the basement. Like, in the rec room, and then we're gonna figure out where it goes from there. There is a really cool... It's got a huge deck. So it's got a deck, and then it's got, like, a downstairs patio into a backyard. Put in the basement and do a That 70s show. This house has, like, the vibe. Like, if you were to put, like, carpet all over a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of curious about some of the floors, because it looks like the floors are new, but it looks like the floors are, like, that... Like... like the laminate, you know what I'm talking about? So I wonder if there's anything like underneath there that's nice. That might be. The downstairs is all like tiling, so it looks like it was concrete and then tile on top. So there's a deck, and the deck is big. There's a gazebo on the deck that has like a mosquito net, and it is big enough for like a dinner table. But yeah, no, I don't... The thing that I'm struggling with right now is that I'm having a hard time picturing where things are gonna go. Because there's like a whole like dining room nook, and I might just put my setup in that dining room nook. Like, that might be what I do. You know what I mean? But that spot is not big enough for our dining room table that we use to play D&D. Right? Like, a regular circle dining room table would fit fine. but it's got like this crazy chandelier, and it's just, there's no, the main floor doesn't have, like, the living room doesn't have any lights in it. Like, there's no, like, light above because it was built in the 70s. So they have, like, these wall sconce lights on the side. It's so wacky, man. You got your system unhacked. Okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Hello, mother. Notice that a bunch of hotels in the USA, no overhead lighting for some reason. Yeah, so, like, depends on where things are built. So, the bedrooms that are upstairs have one pot light in them, each, that is right by the closet. Because that's where the wiring makes sense to be able to add lights that were not there before. So, like, they didn't have, like, lighting on the ceiling. So there's, like, no ceiling. Like, I'm gonna have to buy so many floor lamps. Because, like, there's no, on the plus side, the windows are huge. Like fucking, like, massive windows. Like, 8 feet windows. They're huge. And they have these really cool, it's got these really, it's got blinds, but they're, like, blinds that, like, sink into the window, and then they're, like, lats that, like, can close downwards or upwards, and they nearly black out the room. It's actually pretty impressive. And the windows are, like, so, like, the way they open are, like, huge. Like, you could crawl in and out of the windows if you took the screen down. And the windows up, like, all the windows, like, look like they're pretty new. Like, I don't think they're, like, yesterday new, but they all seem like they've been put in the last, like, maybe 5 years. Yeah, that's fair. You could crawl in and out of most of the windows. Yes, okay, I can crawl in and out of most of the windows. It's got a carport. I'm wondering if I can do anything with, like, the top of the carport. If I can, like, put plants on top of there or something. Because, like, it's gonna need to be shoveled in the winter, I think. Like, it's gonna be weird, so I'm not sure what that's gonna be about. Congrats! So yeah, I'm probably gonna come to you guys looking for advice about where I should put stuff. I have a table in my bedroom right now that's a really nice sitting table that like the bench and the chair are for, and I'm kind of thinking about just putting that in there, to be honest. But that's gonna eliminate that spot. If I put that there, it's gonna eliminate that spot as a spot for my desk. So I'm gonna see how the desk looks where first, and picking that spot is gonna be my priority, and then other stuff I can put around. There's, like, a big wall that's kind of like this one behind me. That's, like, it's, like, yellow? No, I haven't picked up the boxes yet. It's like a yellow, like a sunset yellow color. The basement is orange. Like, just orange. And that's kind of crazy. And I low-key want to paint a Trump face on it just because I think it'd be funny. But I think I might do a mural on one of the walls. Because I've always wanted to do a mural, and I've never bothered. So, what do you think if I make a mural, what should I do? Yeah. My mom has seen pictures of it. What am I gonna do? What? A language stream? I don't fucking know what I'm doing. If I do the mural, I'll record the process, though. There's no carpets in this place. There's like a little bit of a carpet that's kind of been stapled into the or like shoved into the stairs. Just the upstairs stairs, not the downstairs stairs, but it's like a matte carpet. It's not like carpet. So I'm gonna probably need some rugs. I definitely am gonna have to buy some slippers. No, like, I don't want to do that, because, like, that's, like, I want, like, I mean, Puck can be in it, but he can't be the whole thing. I think it'd be real, I definitely gotta find a way to squeeze Dick Butt in there, though. Yeah, like a running carpet, yeah. It's got, like, a little foyer, which is kind of nice. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything about that, or just sort of leave it open. I'll probably get, like, a Canadian, I'm gonna get to do, like, a Canadian Tire shopping spree. Yeah! That's gonna be fun! No, I don't like you guys that much. Hi! I could do, like, paint a garbage can in a corner and a bunch of, like, goblins, like, exploding out of a garbage can. So yeah, I'm not... The space that I'm moving into is bigger than this place, but the layout's more sectioned off a little bit. So I'm not 100% sure. One of the bedrooms is a little bit small, so it's probably gonna just end up being a computer office, at least for now. Till I figure something else out. I don't know. I'm kind of low-key wanting to tidy up the rec room basement and, like, some of the things. Can I draw up a floor plan? I mean, I have access to the floor plan. A dumpster fire with goblins exploding out of it. That would be fun. Yeah, I can get you guys a floor plan. Do the pirate software of the floor plan. No, I can show you guys the floor. I don't think I'm gonna be doxing myself by giving you guys the floor plan. I don't think. I mean, maybe I would be. It is possible. If you, like, tried that hard. Hold on, let me see if I can go... I don't... You guys are asking me to... I don't want to... It would be kind of funny to, like, draw it on a piece of paper when I am, like, standing inside of it, trying to do that. That would be funny. Hold on, let me pull up... Let me pull it up. I'm not gonna show it on screen right now, but I'll pull it up. Oh my god, sorry, I gotta get past all of the drama that happened on the Discord last week. Cannot. I don't know if you guys can see me rolling my eyes. Who cares? It's so stupid. I'm just like, this is going. Some shit happened. Somebody got mad in the Discord and kind of threw a bit of a hissy fit, and all I could think is like the whooper bobbing in the water, like, okay, like, all right. Post a floor plan and make it a contest to see who can decorate and design it the best. Ooh. Ooh, that would be fun. I could get like my furniture. I'll get like some measuring tape and measure the furniture, and give you guys like a. If anyone worried about the company doxing off the floor plan, rest assured they're way too dumb for that. Yeah, they're way too dumb for that. I'm not. If somebody was gonna dox me, it's not gonna be one of them. Like, I might get doxed in my like fully properly doxed in my lifetime at some point, and my time on the internet, but it's not gonna be by those dumb motherfuckers. Like, no way in hell. You got a better chance of me doxing myself by accident than you would these fucking people. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can find the floor plan here. I guess I could show you guys some of these pictures. Can I open this in a new tab where it doesn't like... Oh, I have to open these pictures individually. Ew. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know about that. And some of these are just... It's a room. What's the word I'm looking for? Linoleum? I don't know. Hold on, I'm almost there. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this has the address on it, but I can just screen cap it. Oh, there was a bug on my face. How come nobody told you there was a little moth larva on my face? I'm sorry, little guy. Did I, like, break your leg? Oh, no, you're fine. Go be a moth somewhere else. Not on my face. I was sitting outside. Kind of know my general area. Oh, well, I mean, the city I live in, since I did the GoFundMe to go to Kansas, has been publicly available. Let me open this. Open this. Open this. Okay. Now let me get my this thing. I'll show it to you guys. I can show you guys the floor plan. From here to here. Cool. Let's get the next one. And then I can get you, like, if you guys really want to do something like fun and goofy like that, we could do I can get you guys the measurements for like some of my bigger furniture. And you guys can like play Dollhouse. Like set it up. I make no promises, by the way, that's what I'm gonna do, but it is fun to do like feng shui stuff. Alright, let's get this out of here. Go away. Go away. Let me open the screenshot. Let me get these in here for you guys. So you guys can take a look. There we go. I just cleaned out my screenshots recently, so that's nice. Let's just put them in here. Okay. So I believe I've clipped out the detailing region, or the detailing. Yeah, it looks like it's clean. Alright, should be good. And in worst case scenario, I'll dox myself. Whoops, oh well. I'm over it. Alright, so there's this is the first floor. The main floor. I think. Yeah. That's what it says? No, that's the third floor. No, first floor. No, that's not it. Wait, which one is that? Hold on. Let me just get these all up. Because I'm dumb. It says in the top. That's the first floor. And let me get the last one. Is there a room for an octagon in the yard? Maybe. Okay, here's the first floor. There we go. Okay. No more basement goblin. Well, no, there is a basement rec room, so maybe my stuff will end up down there. Yeah, the way my brain thinks about it is, like, incorrect. So this is the... Let me make sure I'm looking at the right one. Okay, so this is the floor that you come in, right? This is the front door is right there. That's the front door. So there's a foyer, and there's the front door, and then it goes downstairs to the other floor, and then there's space right here. This is hard. Right here. Right, and then there's, like, it goes out this way to, like, the driveway. Right, so this is the front door where you come in. And there's stairs that go to the downstairs, and then it goes into this square living room. Then there's the kitchen, and then there's that dining room, and you can see the stairs. You can see that black dot? That's, like, just a pillar that, like, goes all the way up. This storage room that is after the stairs that go down is like stair storage, and I'm thinking about it would be a good idea to turn that into a bathroom. So it's because, so you come in and it goes it's like The basement isn't underground, but the front of the basement is underground. Because it's built into a hill. So then the backyard goes out. Does that make sense? Yeah, I can get you a Discord invite. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, this is the layout for the new place. So this wall, this northern facing wall at the top in the living room, I was thinking about turning into a big old fucking mural. But the it's big enough to have a bathroom, but I don't know if you could do like a full powder room. Like it'd be, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I'd lay it out cuz like I think it'd be good to get one of have you seen like the fancy bathrooms in Japan that have the sink right above or part of like the water tank? It's like it's right on top. I think you might need to do something like that. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. The deck would be rented out for 10 grand. Or 10 pound. The deck is big. The deck is the width of the entire house. That's how big that deck is. It's massive. The kitchen is also way wider than it seems as well. Like, the kitchen is, like, the three of me could stand side by side in that kitchen. Like, I can lay down in the kitchen widthwise, and, like, it's big. You can also see, like, see how big the windows are? These blue, you see that blue line where it goes from black to blue in the living room area and in the dining room? Those are the windows. That's how big the windows are. This is, I'm pretty sure this is the scale. A whole powder room? How much ammunition do you think Chesh needs to reload in every year? Yeah. The kitchen doesn't open up into the living room. It opens up into the dining room. So, like... Yeah, I can check Discord. Where did you post? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're right. Hey! How you doing? We're looking at the layout of the place that I'm moving at the end of the month. And then there's the upstairs, right? So where that pillar is, that little black circle, you can see the ceiling of the second floor. And there's a gazebo that comes out that is roughly the size of the dining room. So, like, where the end of the dining room is to the kitchen, there's a gazebo on the deck. I checked out the neighborhood. The neighborhood's really nice and cute. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where my new studio is going to be. Maybe the dining room, maybe the living room. Let me show you another room. Let's see, which one is this? That is the rec room. So this room is crazy. So there's a patio, and the patio is the size of the deck. It's the same size, and it's covered. And then it goes into the backyard, and there's a big shed. This room is... like, the number of rooms down here is bizarre to me. The laundry room is really nice. Like, it's really, really nice. But, like, it's so strange. Because, like, this whole area right beside my head here, right there, where it says, like, storage hall storage, is big enough to be its own room. Like, a bedroom. It doesn't have a window in it, which is why it's not a bedroom, but you could turn that into a whole nother... Same number of people that are here. There's 3 of us right now. the bathroom that's down here has a full standing shower, toilet, sink, mirror, a built-in bidet, like a proper bidet in it, which is kind of crazy. You are in Canada. Why are your numbers fake numbers instead of real numbers? Like, what, M2? You're wondering why this is in square feet? And why it's not in meters? A laundry room fit for a small apartment complex? Yeah, so yeah, that laundry room, look how big that laundry room is. It's actually that big. It's so bizarre. Like, all of the space down here is so strange to me that I'm just like, I don't understand why, like, I don't know what to do with this space, and I low-key want to just turn it into its own apartment. It doesn't have enough windows because it's all underground, right? So the only part of this part of the space that isn't underground is this back area where the patio is. And so you can't have this be like a legal apartment down here. But that doesn't mean you can't make it a fucking room. Yeah, because Canadians are too multicultural, so we use literally everything. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're looking at the floor plan of my new living space. VR setup with weird kinetic flooring. Ugh. So it's all like laminate tile down here. Like, and it feels like it's weird because it almost feels like the space is not, like, I don't know how to use it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't know. I have a thing, and I am constantly moving, like, furniture around. Like, you'll notice that my desk doesn't stay in the same spot in a room for longer than, like, 6 months before I'm like, all right, I need to move everything around. So I'm doing that on a regular basis, so when I move in here, I'm probably going to be doing that. Yeah, I know you're not serious. We are... So, I don't know if the rec room is what we're going to use for the D&D space, or, like, for our D&D table, or if we're going to use the living room, which is that bluish, light blue square. Yeah, well, that's the utility room, right? There's 2 utility rooms. There's the utility room in the far corner, and then there's the utility room at the end of the hallway. The utility room at the end of the hallway has, like, all the breakers and stuff in it. The utility room on the far side has, like, water softener, air conditioner. This place has, central vac, which is, I don't know if it works. So we're gonna have to find that out, and if it doesn't work, see if we can fix it. So... now my mom's gonna come over and decorate. But yeah, I really like this space. You vote for the rec room for D&D? I'm moving with the roommates for now. All 3 of us are moving into here. My nails? Oh, thank you. I give good head scritches. No, it's got central AC, but also a central vacuum. Yeah. Maybe I'll finally feel like I'll put some of my own art up in this place. I've never, anywhere I've ever lived, I have never put art that I have made up on the wall or anywhere. So I'm gonna have to, like, commit to doing that at some point. But yeah, the rec room is also big enough to have the D&D space and my workspace. But the... might want a dehumidifier or purifier. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know if... like, I don't know where my office is gonna... like, I don't know where my streaming space is gonna end up set up. Mural art streams? Yeah, I'm thinking about mural art streams. Yeah, the, this space here... this space, the wall... the northern wall on that light blue one... not the super light blue one to the outside, the one right near the top, is like a whole big wall, kind of like this one, where there's nothing on it. So I'm thinking about doing a mural on that wall. The Gobbo Gallery? Oh. Oh. You want some art for your walls? Yeah, my mom doesn't even have any art of mine up anywhere. Delete your art. Online shopping can fill empty space in no time flat. Oh, am I gonna make a trip to IKEA? I am not making okay. I am committing to not making a trip to IKEA until after I make a trip to Canadian Tire. I am not going to IKEA before I go to Canadian Tire. I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire first. Head scritches. Do you think you get in trouble for showing up at a convention with a free head scritches for Catgirl sign? No, I don't think you get in trouble for that. Amazon Canada. Yo, Canadian Tire. What's Canadian Tire? Canadian Tire is like a way better version of Walmart. Like the Canadian version of Walmart, but it's like 100 times better and doesn't... I'm gonna have to record. You guys have to experience Walmart. Walmart's amazing. Or not Walmart. Canadian Tire. I love Canadian Tire. I got Walmart. I hate Walmart. I love Canadian Tire. Don't delve too deep into IKEA. I'll be stuck in the infinite IKEA. Yeah, I'll have to try not to get stuck in the infinite IKEA. That would be bad. Bob's like, I want to go. You're already having more fun than I am. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better than Walmart. The only thing that Canadian Tire doesn't do that Walmart does is grocery. There's like a little bit of grocery in Canadian Tire, but not a whole ton of it. So like you can pick up some food, but it's not for food. But it's like home, sport, plumbing, kitchen. It's got tons of kitchen stuff. Gardening and outside stuff. Pools. All of it. It does, yeah. Oh, yeah, household goods store. And then also, like, and automotive. It's like how Sears used to be before they went belly. I don't... S-E-E-R-S. No. Like, if you're saying, like, Sears, S-E-A-R? Yeah. Sears was, like, clothing and bedding and perfume and, like, all that stuff. Canadian Tire has some clothes, but it's mostly, like, sportswear or, and, like, shoes or, like, and, like hoodie type stuff. But so you're not going there to go, like, clothes shopping or, like, if you're gonna get a bathing suit. They'll have, like, an aisle for, like, candles and stuff, but they don't have, like, that big home scent. They do have home stuff, but it's, like, fixtures and, like, light fans and plumbing and toilets and nuts and bolts and screws, all that shit. It doesn't usually carry lumber. That's Home Hardware. Home Hardware is also fantastic, by the way. I don't like Home Depot as much. Home Hardware is great. It's a little bit more expensive a lot of the time. The word, yeah, wish people could still buy a build your own Sears home. Yeah, that's coming back in Canada. Need to go to Canadian Tire. Yeah, you do. But it's like tire, like T-I-R-E. Like a automotive tire, like a car tire. Hardware automotive store. That got ambitious. It does hardware automotive. So, okay, so it was like outside. It was like outside your house stuff. And then it got into plumbing. And I don't know the order. I shouldn't like pretend that it did a lot of sports goods. It's done a lot of sports goods for a long time. And then it got really big into kitchen shit. So there's like tons of like, yeah, T-I-R-E. Cursed. But now Canadian Tire owns Hudson Bay Company stuff, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. Hunting, gardening. Yeah, they did hunting. Yeah. Yeah. It, like I said, it's like a better version of Walmart. And then, like, so they do have bedding and stuff. You can find bedding there, but the selection's not as big as it would be at, like, a Sears. Because Sears was more focused on the bedding. So you can buy TVs at Canadian Tire, but you're not going to have as many, like, the options are not going to be as big as you would at going to, like, a Best Buy. I hope not. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't do that. Though, does Canadian Tire own Sports Check now? I didn't know they had Sports Check. I'm pretty sure I knew about Marks. I like Marks too. Marks is good. The thing with Canadian Tire is usually the stuff you get there is pretty quality. And if it's not, or there's something breaks, they're really good at, like, getting it fixed. They also have, like, a very, like, Canadian product, like a high Canadian product policy. And part of that has to do with, like, they make deals with companies and make things cheaper because they get, like, bulk stuff. So it's cheaper for us and cheaper for Canadians to sell Canadian stuff and buy Canadian stuff. So it's like a really cool company. I don't know of any, like, major controversies that they've ever had, to be honest. But yeah, they're also not really, they don't do a whole ton of furniture. They do like patio furniture and barbecues, but a lot of that is also, like, seasonal. I'm gonna need to buy a bike, I think. I'll probably go find a used one, though. I'm probably not gonna buy a new one. Yeah, they have great return policies. I don't know. I'm gonna need to buy a bunch of light bulbs. Because we're gonna have to, one of the first things I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna want to change the light bulbs in pretty much the whole place. Yeah, they have a good credit card perk. Yeah. And the points system, they've got it there, is pretty good. Yeah, so, but if you're doing, like, construction, you go to, like, Home Hardware, if you're doing, like, a build. If you're just, like, doing one small thing, then you can go to Canadian Tire and they'll basically have anything you need. If you want furniture, it depends. You can go to, like, Leon's or the Brick. There's also, like, Sleep Country if you want to do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna need. You have so many LED bulbs. Okay, I won't buy bulbs then. I'm gonna go shopping in my mom's garage. Hey, what you got? What you got going on in here? I have no idea. I saw the inside of the shed. I have no idea about this shed. I have no clue. It's not unsimilar to the shed that I have right now, but it's, like, more open and less like a condensed shelving. It looks like a shed that's more built to have, like, to do work in than the one that's here that looks like it's more for storage. So I don't know what, if anything, I'm gonna do with this shed. It's also pretty big. Like, I could live in it. Like, that's how big it is. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make it livable. Maybe I'll make it livable. Are you living in a shed? I might decide to go do that. The shed in the back, yeah. The shed in the back. It would be really fun if I could make it nice enough in there and make my whole workstation. It's not clean enough. It is empty. It's empty, but it needs to be cleaned. You only use LED bulbs with specific hues. That makes sense. I don't think it's insulated. It would we'd have to, like, if I wanted it to be workable in the winter, it would need to be, like, Hobbit Goblin shed. So, okay, crazy thing about the layout of this place is, now this is getting into, like, Doxy-ish territory, because this is, like, specific to this area. So maybe you'd be able to find me. Airbnb shed! So it backs onto a relatively busy road, but there's, like, brush between, like, before the road and the space. And there's, beside the shed is a rack that, like a steel or like a metal rack that's, like, the height of the shed that goes across, like, it's a little arc walkway for plants. like, there is supposed to be plants that are supposed to, like, grow across and make, like, this nice little archway. So and there's, like, a window that's, like, a proper, like, house window on this shed. And I'm like, you could literally turn this into, like, a little background. And where it's all fenced in, right? But there's a door. Like, there's a gate. And a stairway, so you could just go out the back. And it goes out the back that connects to a catwalk that just takes you to the main road. So it's like, you can just walk right the fuck out and you're just like in the middle of the city all of a sudden. So you go from like brush bullshit nonsense to, oh hi, I'm gone from being in the woods to being basically in the center of the city between two plazas. It's pretty wacky. Oh, I know where that is. It's somewhere in Ontario. Yeah, there's a lot of places that are like that, so I'm not being too. Yeah, turn it into a bunkie. You could, I think you could take that, but it would take, like, some effort. I'm pretty sure there's power that goes out there, but it would take, like, it would need to be really, really thoroughly cleaned. There's, like, shelves that are there right now, so I would take the shelves, there's, like, a little desk that's in there that's, like, attached, so I would rip that out. I would, like, gut whatever's left in there, which is basically nothing. Give it a thorough clean. Find some, like, get some, like, cheap insulation and, like, some, like, fucking drywall, and just patch it up and patch it together. Put, like, a little, put like, it's got a window, so, like, maybe get, like, a little... fucking build, like, a tiny little fireplace. Yeah, like a wood stove. Yeah. Wonder Greek's on the set. Yo, yeah, we're on the same page. But, like, a little... You turn it into... Entire house full of soundproof. You could do, like, a solid amount of soundproofing. Actually, that would be pretty good. Could turn into a workshop. Yeah, it could turn into a workshop, but, like, it would be kind of cool to have it be, like a workshop / stream area. A pizza oven? Ooh, that might be a bit much. That's a lot of brick. That's expensive. What if I took the stairway and the brick, so, like, the outside doesn't have any grass. It's got, like, it's all pathway that's, like, cemented in. What if I break down the cement from there and use that to build the wood stove pizza oven in my tiny little shed? Throne room! Hey, Landon! Soundproofing does a decent amount of heat insulation, too. Yeah. You grew up stacking wood for your grandma and grandpa? Yeah! Yo, oh, okay. Alright. Do you guys want to make that a project? So instead of me just ripping this shed out, I could turn it into a little goblin house? That could be a project. We could, like, film it and stream parts of it, the whole shebang. Dig a moat and turn it into a pool. I don't think that's a great idea, but I don't know if there's enough space for that. There's a rose bush, right? So you see where the patio is on this? And the top corner, top right corner where the patio is, there is a gorgeous rose bush that is currently being choked out by a weed tree. It's not like it's a weed that grows like bark into, like, basically a tree. I should show you the other floor, by the way. There's still one more floor that we haven't looked at. This is the top floor. It didn't change. Oh no, it did. It didn't. I didn't change the one I was looking at. My bad. This is the bedrooms. So as you can see, like, there's the master bedroom that's pretty big, the other bedroom that's pretty big, and then this tiny other little bedroom. That little bedroom's tiny. Yeah, there's a rose bush. It's a really nice rose bush. Little goldfish moat. That would be funny. Weed tree. Yeah. Not working so close to your bedroom is also good for psycho hygiene. No crispy gobbos. Yeah, well, right before I had my my workspace was in the bedroom, so I would literally just roll out of bed. The bed was like literally behind me. Now it's down here in this office space, which is nice. Having it be outside is a whole different vibe. I don't hate that. Moat requires fish. Yeah, I mean, I could do like an outside tank. There's like that whole fucking... I kind of want to build a sauna back there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have the right space for it, but I'm thinking about it. That'd be a project for later. Oh, there's already a pathway. The path is already clear. It's like there's no grass. I don't hate not really having grass, but I'm not sure how I feel about all of the cement, so I might decide to break some of that up. There's like space that's all... Why don't I just show you? Why don't I just show you? Anyway, this is the upstairs. The bathroom's nice. The closets are big. The bedrooms are decently sized. Except for the one tiny one. The one tiny one is like, that's a small bit. that's a small bedroom. But otherwise, there's nothing terribly interesting up here. Except for, see that spot where it says open? That little white square that says open? That's the spot that is opened up and goes all the way down. Swimming pool that wraps around the house. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not. There's not enough space for that. Reopen. Brain! What? Am I stupid? What did I do? What are you? Restore window. What? I just want to reopen my closed tab. What do you mean? What is all this shit? Oh, split view. That's cool. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm just gonna go this way. Let me show you this picture. Let me get rid of this. This will give you an idea of what we're looking at. And it shouldn't screw myself. That's the shed. That's the shed. Look, it's got a little light. It's got a little light. See right there? It's got a proper window. It's got an eavesdrop. It's got like a thing. It's got like a proper real person door on it, but you see right here, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see that there's this rack here that's supposed to have like plants growing across it. It'd be cool to put some, if I can get some solar panels on the top, that'd be kind of cool. There's ferns growing here. I don't know what these two trees are, but they're flowering. Down in the corner here, down on this side where you can't see it, is where the rose bush is. So, like, if you sent this to a GeoGuessr, they'd probably be able to find out where this is, roughly. This is a nice tree here. This one's a weed. This one's gonna get whacked out, but that's okay. Plant kiwis? I don't think kiwis can survive Canada. A smaller pool. I don't know. I could get like a kiddie pool. I have the kiddie pool my dog used to stand in. I think, yeah, that's what we're talking about, Lord Magicus. It's got power that goes out there because it's got a light that works. So it's got power. It's just like a matter of shower, sauna, shower, dunk, shower, lather up, shower, start stream fresh. Yeah, right? Well, remember, in the layout we looked at, this comes out from this is a picture from the deck, right? This is you're looking down from the deck this is like from the kitchen, right? This shit looks bigger than Aaron's house. Well, you know, listen, don't worry about it. Remember, this is coming out of this area. I think that's the right one, right? Yeah, so this is the rec room, right? So the rec room area has has a 4-piece bathroom. Who put the studio in the goblin shed? Who not put? You mean why not put? Make sure you get some good insulation on it and run an Ethernet cable to it. You're good to go. Oh yeah, I've definitely got Ethernet cables that are long enough too. That's a non-issue. It'll just be like a matter of like double checking the wiring. On the plus side, I know a guy who's an electrician who would come out and help me. Goblin shed. Goblin shed, please. You guys are trying to kick me out of my own house. This is so sad. Right now, the Ethernet cable I'm using, I think, is 50-footer. It goes from right here all the way up around the wall. Like, if I spin this around, you can see that's the Ethernet cable. That cable goes all the way up. Goes all the way up to... So I'm wired in, but that goes all the way upstairs to the next floor, and then all the way... I'm pretty sure this is a 50-foot cable, and I have 2 of them, so I can just connect them together if I need to. Don't want no crispy goblin, separate work and life. Put the goblin in the shed. Send the goblin to the shed. Oh. 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 You could, like, totally decorate this as, like, such a little hobbit hole, too. And create insulation to dampen the sound. I could. You know what works really well, too? Is, the cup holders from Tim Hortons. Is it the one going over the door? Which one? Guys, I got upgraded from a basement to a shed. But yeah, there's like a whole 4-piece bathroom right there. It's like in the house, but it's like... Unanimous, you mean? Anonymous verdict? Unanimous verdict. Consider the shed as your YouTube... yeah, no, I think that's what we're doing. Online goblin activities. I live in the shed, guys. Make it nice, and then it's a gobbo hobbit house. I wonder if I can add another window. I guess I would just go to a shed, or go to a fence, so it wouldn't really be worth it. The cord going over the door. Oh, you could do that. We could bury it. That wouldn't be a big deal. We could also use it as like it could go like from the deck straight down, like it looks like it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? A, laundry line. Like a drying line. Make it nice, and then it's a goblin hobbit house. This is gonna be my survival bunker. An illegal power line. Well, the Ethernet cables don't have that. There's not. Put a skylight? That would be cool. External grid cable to do that. Yeah, a zip cord. Oh my god, it's a zip line. Alright guys, I gotta go to work. Fucking Christ. Would I get in trouble if I put a trap door in if I just cut a hole in my in my deck, and then I have a button if somebody's sitting in that chair that they just fall down into the... There's a cord traveling over my my current door. Yeah, that's the Ethernet cable. Yep. Part of a goblin on a zipline. PV panels on one side, windows on the other, and the roof, so the shed is all sunlit and warm inside in the winter and power goes to it. That'd be cool. Little zip line. There's a bunch of, like, weeds and stuff back there right now, so it needs to get, like, gardened. Trapdoor on the roof that drops onto a crash... Trapdoor on the roof that drops into a crash mat on in the goblin cave. I wonder if I can dig. Monty Burns button? Yeah. I wonder if I can do, like, an algae wall. Well, I'm gonna make this place look like a fucking... You know I could paint it to make it look like a like it was made out of Minecraft, right? So, like, you paint the siding so it looks like it's fucking Minecraft's blocks. Trapdoor that drops into the goblin dungeon. Now you're stuck in here with me. Oh, moss wall? A moss wall would be cool. Ooh. Ooh, I like the moss wall. I like that idea. There's also, like, between here and here, there is a walkway. Like, you can walk in behind from the side. Sorry if I don't entirely make sense. Yo, my brain is not. My brain is not. I like how now we're talking about what I'm gonna do with this fucking shed instead of the entire house. Like, what am I gonna do with all this house space? Well, fuck the house, so we're gonna go live in the shed. I'm not against it. I ain't against that. It would be good to make use of the shed instead of just tearing it down. No, I don't know. You could do a moss wall on the outside instead of on the inside. The PVC plumbing pipes used for electrical wires, you could use that as an underground wire for the Ethernet cable. Yeah. Yeah, I know how to run a wire, guys. What if the shed is bigger on the inside than the outside? Work-life balance and separation. You guys! You guys are serious. I like how serious you are. Like, I'm gonna get a message from Lander. Lander's gonna be talking to me later. He's like, no, you should seriously consider this. Oh my god. I don't know about the 100 levels of wiring. Shut up. No quispy gobbos. No quispy gobbos. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... Wait. Just hold on a second. What is this? Nothing. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna see if I can get you another... TARDIS is a great name for a shed. It is. Let me see if I can get you guys another picture of the shed. You'll never find me. That's the deck. That's the picture we're looking at. That's the deck. That's the bedrooms. This is what I was talking about, by the way. When I said that there was, like, a window in the upstairs. Oh, fuck off. This is what I was talking about. There's, like, a window and a hook, and that, like, it goes all the way down. That's the dining room. But whatever. Okay. Huge windows. Bathroom's not ugly, which is nice. This is the rec room. That's the laundry room. That's the backyard from the... Oh, there we go. There you go. That's what it looks like. D&D house. What do you mean, D&D house? I can't see. Hold on. Let me get my Twitch stuff out of the way. There we go. Open link. Yeah, Crispy Goblin. You know how to wire or wouldn't have wired your current Ethernet cable over the door. Hey, shut up! Like, fuck you. Call it tavern and put your D&D table inside the shed. The shed is not big enough for D&D, unfortunately. Sadly. Streaming shed. What plant gets that hook? I think a pothos. Hear me out. The reason why I think... So you see this pothos plant? It's going pretty big. I think I'm going to take this pothos plant. I'm still going to keep it in, like, a water jar. So it's still going to be in water. I'm going to get it, like, relatively big water space. Maybe I'm going to get another... Maybe I'll get my stepdad to make another one of these, but, like a square. So, like, take this and cut it in half. And I'm going to put that on that hook, and I'm going to let the pothos plant grow 2 stories, because that's the 3rd floor, and that hole goes all the way down into the the dining area, and there's enough light coming from the dining area that it would still get light all the way down there. So I want to see if I can create a 2-story long pothos plant from the ceiling to the floor of the main floor, from the ceiling of the 2nd floor. Yeah, you like my so this is a shed. It's got like a little hook thing here. It's got like a little hangy light. I think if we get some maybe on this side we could do like a moss thing. It's got like this little steel stuff that I don't know for what. This is for like plants to grow across, I'm pretty sure, but I guess I could do, I don't know what I would do with that. But it looks like if I paint the siding to make it like thematic or of some way, I think you can make it pretty cute. There's blinds. Yeah, it's got blinds. There's blinds. I don't know if this window opens. I didn't check that. Do those plants prefer to climb up or dangle down? Usually dangle. Like, the one that's here is just dangling around. It's just vibing. It just rolls over to where you can see here. It's kind of like, it just... The shed needs a bitching sound system. Disco lights! Come out from the... You can see the ferns and stuff. I don't know what this plant is, but right here there's a really big rose bush that's grown in. You can't see it from here, but it's right there. Goblin Rhino streams incoming. Yeah, you do know I'm gonna build it out of like scrap, right? Like everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna be fucking just scrap, like whatever I can scrounge out, which is what part of what makes it a fucking goblin house, right? It's all of the shit that's in there is just like trash other people are throwing away. Peas, tomatoes, or whatever. Yeah, a climbing line. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Grapes would be kind of cool. I want a barrel. I want a blueberry barrel. Sorry if I'm not engaging in enough good-natured trolling. Rough week getting my HVAC fixed. Ugh. Rough. I gotta find out if I don't know if I can do kiwis. I'll have to look up kiwis to see if I can do it. Grapevine, yeah. Sturdy enough to support one. It's pretty sturdy. Clearly, that's where I do my pull-ups in the morning. Tiny goblin disco rave. Guys, how am I gonna fund this? I don't know what makes you think I'm gonna be able to afford to do all this reno. The reason I'm gonna be able to afford to do all this reno is because I'm literally gonna be picking up other people's garbage. I'm just gonna be like, oh, you're throwing away that flooring? Wow, man, that's, yeah, geez. Picking it up and walking away. A boxing setup. I have a heavy bag upstairs. Yeah, I don't think we can do kiwis. I don't think kiwi would survive. This looks like Minecraft Starter House 101. Invite planer walk? Yeah. Dumpster diving? Yeah. I wonder if I can put like a compost in behind it or something. But you can see what I mean when I said it's like there's a lot of cement. So there's a lot of cement going on. So I don't know if I want all that. This is stairs. Like this goes down. So there's like a ledge here that goes down. And then this is on like a flat plateau. So like even if I pulled this out, it would then just be a flat cement box. So like I don't even know what I would fucking do with it. The goblin flap. Oh, like it needs to be like a double door. So like I can go in the bottom. It's like a little hole. I did see a gopher or a groundhog when I was I went and walked around the area a little bit, and I saw a groundhog, and I'm pretty sure I saw a mouse or a vole. I think it was probably a vole, but it doesn't seem like it's living like in anybody's stuff here. It's not like it doesn't seem like it's living in the shed or anything. I'm pretty sure it's living in the brush behind, but that's something to be aware of and consider. Be sure to wear clothes you don't care about when diving into dumpsters. Yeah, no, I am an experienced dumpster diver. You don't don't wear stuff that's easily torn. Get canvas. If you have canvas clothing, wear canvas clothing. Chesh is trash. I am one experienced thief panda. Trash panda. Cement means a lot bigger pots or getting your aggression out with a sledgehammer. There's also like the neighborhood seems really nice, so maybe some people in the neighborhood will want some of my fucking 50 tomato plants. Please take tomato plants. I could put like LED lights or something. You could probably build quite a lot of the amount of broken glass you've picked out of children's play areas. That's sad, but also wow. Yeah, I don't know. It needs to get cleaned. All right, so I get the keys. I get access to this space on the 25th. So like midday afternoon. So congratulations and condolences. Thanks. Has it rained here? Yes. Yeah, it rained. Goose pond for security purposes. Any empty lots? No, but kind of. There's not like an empty, like a proper lot, but there is in behind here. There's like a big like easement type area that before the road. That's like a bit of a hill, and then so I might do something with that. Because like there's nothing stopping me from like fucking around back there. One of the things I'm gonna have to do is this is all sod, and I don't, or like that the fucking wood chip nonsense, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna, and it's got like that layer of like that protective thing. I'm gonna get rid of that. I hate that. I hate that always, so I'm just gonna rip all that out and try not to damage the burns and stuff. No, we're getting the keys on the 25th, and we need to be out of here on the 28th. The 28th is our last day here. I thought we weren't getting the keys until the 26th. Turns out, the guy we were working with fucking knows what he's doing, and I'm like, oh, thank God. So he got us the keys for the 25th. Of everything getting finished off and signed and done. So I'm gonna get in there on the 25th for a couple of hours and get the whole place all cleaned up. And then terraces on the back hill easement. Yeah, that would be nice. What was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna get in there on the 25th, and I'll get a camera in there and show you guys and do a walk around. I don't know if I'll be able to do that live or if that's gonna be recorded, but we'll see. Yeah, Mother, are you wanting to come and we can get all the cleaning done? I just don't know if the water is for sure gonna be on. But I'll get in there with like mops and buckets and scrubbies and cleaning supplies. The one thing that I found was like dirty is the drawers in the kitchen. So like the drawers in the kitchens just need to, yeah, 10 more days. Yep. The infinite dusting mission of a new home. Yeah, no, I gotta get in there and like scrub down some of the stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot of packing to do. I've got time. I've got like a week and a handful of days. What did you say? 10 days roughly? And then like the 26th and 27th and 28th can all still be done. Like we can still pack stuff then as well, right? Part of my room in here is already packed up. I'm gonna start tidying up or packing up some of my kitchen in the next couple of days. I had to move some of the furniture that I've already packed, like that's already ready to go, down the garage. Clean, eat pizza, and drink beer. Yeah, that is a classic how to move in Canada. And then we'll get a bunch of... What am I talking about? We'll probably move, like... I don't know. The guys are deciding about whether or not they want to move the small stuff or the big stuff first. So I'm probably just gonna start cleaning and clean out the main floor and the rec room first, and then deal with the kitchen, and then let them move a bunch of the big furniture probably into the main room and the smaller stuff into the rec room, so they're not lifting the stuff up and downstairs when they don't need to. And then everything that we own will basically end up in those two rooms, and then it'll get spread out from there. Except for bedroom stuff, that'll probably just go straight up to the bedrooms. Isn't that classic How to Move in Human? I don't know, is it? Does everybody do the same kind of thing? Yeah, that'd be great. I hope so too, Rodent. We'll keep an eye on it. Like, we still know the landlord, so if something shows up, we'll keep in touch with them. Like, the landlord is moving in. It's not like we're ditching the place or whatever. We can unpack and set up the kitchen before the furniture. Yeah, I think we can. I think we definitely can. If we go to clean, and then, like, if I organize and pack all of the kitchen stuff, and then me and you go over to clean, we can send the boys to go and pick up and start moving the kitchen stuff first. And then when we're done cleaning, they can sort out that kitchen stuff in like the dining room area, and then we'll just take it from there into the kitchen and get it all organized while they do the last of whatever they do. Like, I think that there's like... I don't think we have enough stuff that would... If we had to move in one day, we could, but... Start training for Christmas carols. You do it in Germany? Yeah. Small things get moved first. Okay, Chesh gone. I'm the first thing that gets moved. But it likely means that... It likely means that Manya and Landon will be doing the volcano show without me, which is okay. That's fine. I can manage. But I will be set up enough to do debate the pub. So the pub will be fine, but the Friday is gonna be a bit of a wash. But the Saturday should be fine. Yeah, like on the plus side we have like 3 days. Yeah, 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. Yeah, the 28th is the last day that we want to be out by. So one of the guys took Friday off, and the other guy had a half day on the Friday. So they'll be able to do a lot on the Friday, and if I can get in there and get most of the kitchen done on the Thursday, that'd be good. Thank you. Friday's volcano show. The 26th. The 26th is the volcano show. Not this Friday, next Friday. I fit into a small box. You can put me in a pocket. I ride in pocket. Are you really gonna turn this shed into a fucking streaming room? Really? Really? Is that what we're gonna do? Is that how we're doing this? Ugh. Alright, well, I have to have my stuff set up somewhere in the meantime. So, I gotta figure out, I guess I could just go into the bedroom or just into the dining room or something. Yo, there's extra furniture in this house that is in the garage that hasn't even been set up anywhere that needs a home, so... I got patio furniture. I got patio furniture that's gonna go on the deck. And then I have some outside furniture that I think I'm gonna put out front. Please do it. Please do it. You guys really want me to live in, like, work in a shed? I don't like how well you guys know that I will do something just for the sake of the meme. Like, I commit to the meme. I will commit to the bit. Oh, is that what we're gonna do? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take that stretch. I wonder if I put my stuff, if I do this streaming, because that the shed is smaller than I think this room is for sure. But, like, that's okay. There's lots of room that I wasn't really using in here anyway. I could put a mini fridge out there. I could put my mini fridge out there. I could put that mini fridge out there. So I would have a mini fridge and a little fireplace and a little fucking workbench. I could put the mini fridge out there. The bar is so low. So far, the bathroom. Yeah, I gotta go, like, outside, back into the house to get to the bathroom, and then go to the other side to get to the bathroom. At least I don't have to go, like, up, like, extra. There's not like I have to go up another set of stairs. Streaming shed isn't a bad plan until winter. Yeah, the question is whether or not I can build it in a way that makes it function for winter. Is it possible to donate hardware storage? It is. It is. You can... Throne sends... You can send gift cards on Throne. Could you bucket? No! Piss bucket? I can pull a Riley. The bottles. But I could set up a kettle and, like, a little tea space and a mini fridge out there. I have enough kitchen stuff that I could probably build, like, a pseudo kitchen in there if I wanted to. Like a hot plate and stuff. If you end up living in a shed, what's the over-under on the number of times the company references it? Oh, good question. Is this shed insulated? This shed? No, I do not believe it is insulated currently, so we would have to insulate it. Okay, bye, mother. Have fun. I already had a peek, and from what I can see, there's actually a lot of places that fit the description, so it would take a lot of searching through to maybe find the house. Oh, of what I said and, like, through the... Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's fine. The effort somebody would have to go through, and also, like, whatever. At the end of the day, whatevs. Rigid foam insulation panels are surprisingly inexpensive. That's what I was thinking. Give the shed a house number! Oh! Yeah! Fucking Anthony Riley. Give the shed a house number. 042069. OG 420. Give the house its own P.O. box number. What's the most goblin number we can think of? Yeah, I'm gonna have to outsource that to you guys. But we can do that, though. We can definitely do that. 1337. So lame. Some nerdy-ass shit. Where's my monkey? I think I threw him. 3. Can only count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step up from the cupboard under the yeah. I've been upgraded. Initially, you guys were talking. Shed numbers should obviously have a G at the end. Oh, number 7B. Oh, rigid foam plate installation. Glue it down. Took us an afternoon with 2 people. Yeah, it wouldn't take long. Give the streaming shed a name rather than a number. Oh, a number? Or a number name? To be or not to be? We're terrible house and garden. Now we finally got the chance and the garden's full of furniture and the house is full of plants! This is too true! Oh my fucking god! 5K? What's the train station number in Harry Potter? 9 3/4, I think. You're gonna visit the Goblin Shed? Yeah, oh yeah, Landon's absolutely invited to visit the Goblin Shed. Yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do one of those videos where, like, you hold the phone down and you walk like you're fucking, like, 2 feet, like, this big. Do you guys want me to do that? You guys want I'll record, like, I'll walk through the house so you guys can see it, but I'm gonna do it as if I, like, from the ground, like, from my perspective, like, fucking tapping the... A pirate flag? Okay, so here's the thing. The deck, right? That's on the 2nd floor. Like, so the rec room comes out. You come out of the rec room, and this is what you're looking at, right? You're looking at this. The shadow that you're seeing is the deck. The deck has 3 flagpole spots on it, built in. So we're gonna have to invent some flags. All right, we're gonna have to pick some flags. Dapper said he was willing to send me a Klingon flag. That would be GO13L1N. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a good one. There's a pirate goblin flag. Kuzma flags. A custom goblin flag. So, okay, so we can do... Yeah, we have... well, there's nothing limiting us to 3. We could also change them out, right? We could, like, okay, this is the flag that's going to go up from here to here, and we can get another one. We don't have to, like, hard commit. Pride flags? Pride flags? Yeah, I'm down for the pride flags. Custom goblin flag. We can design that. We could do that for sure. What's the coldest month in this area? February, I think. In my opinion, February. January gets pretty cold too, but I find February is like... Custom Goblin Pride flag? Custom Goblin Pride pirate flag? How do you feel about strangers basically determining your life, essentially? It's fine. I like memes. I'm here for the memes. I'm all about it. I do feel like I've carved out the space, so filling it with nonsense is kind of the point of carving it out in the first place. Goblin butt pirates is gonna be a goblin version of dick butt. No ice flag in February? That would be funny, yeah. The Khazad-dûm flag? Oh. You guys got some good ideas. Yeah, Hawkskull's number is really good. I hope we remember it by the time we get to doing it. Like, it's not, like, this is not something that I'm gonna be able to build right away. So this is gonna take some time. I don't know. It's also possible that we build it out enough so it's usable in the spring and summer, and then not usable in the winter until the following year. That might be what ends up happening. We'll have to plan it out. Let me clean it first. Let me get it cleaned and measured and see how big it is. See what we're working with. Make a channel for the house on the Discord. Okay. I'll do that right now. I will do that right this very second. I'm gonna add a room. I'm gonna add a text channel What was Hawksall's? Yeah, there you go. G013L1N. I'm just gonna call it that. Okay. There you go. I will put the two. Put the two pictures. Whoops. The two pictures. Get the fuck out of here, crouton! You fucking Goomba. Get out of here. This guy. Let me get the other picture out. No, that's not it. What the fuck? Where's the other picture? From the deck. There it is. Alright. There's the two. You just fucking. You know what? I like how enthusiastic you guys are. There you go. There's the. There's what it looks like. A truly goblin number, yeah. Put hockey sticks. Yeah, I think I will have to. It doesn't. There's just space for flagpoles, but there's only one pole. So getting hockey geolocate. I don't know. Can you geolocate it? There's nothing in the... Oh, maybe you could. I mean, the listing is gonna go away as soon as, like, in a week, so... Even if you are able to find the listing, it's gonna be gone. You want me to get rid of this one? Here, let me try this again. You don't like that? You don't like it? Hold on. Delete. Gone. Gone! It disappeared. Let me do this. Now I gotta go get the other one. Fuck ass. It's fine. There. Now there's no information in the image. If you were worried. Tiny rock bed. A tiny rock bed? Why would I need a tiny rock bed? Be able to find a custom flag printer? Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard to find. Goblin skull with crossed hockey sticks? Ooh, I like that. That sounds fun. I like that. Yeah, no, people who are good at GeoGuessr will be able to find it. And, like, again, my city is already public knowledge. So. Landon? You guys are funny. A regular Canadian flag? Would an EU flag be weird? I think an EU flag would be weird. Canadian flag? I think it'd be cool that I don't have a Canadian flag. I would like one. That would be a Canadian flag would be pretty rad. Hockey stick and a lacrosse stick. Yeah, I like that. EU flag is great in Canada. Oh yeah, the EU flag being flown in Canada is usually... That would be funny, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on, let me look at the EU flag. Instead of the stars, they're all maple leaves. Oh, yeah, that would be... That's the blue one with the stars in a circle, right? Maple EU. That could be fun, yeah. That could be fun. I like that. That's cute. We got a lot of things we can do. There's a lot we could do with this. Just be aware that, like, it's gonna be a hot minute before, like, this gets rolling, right? Like, because I'm gonna have to clean it out. I'm gonna have to get it I would have to, there's like shelves and stuff, so I'm gonna take all that down. I'm gonna have to take, like everything that's like put in, I'm gonna have to take down. I'm gonna have to like make sure it's like patched or whatever. Then I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of flooring and siding to use on the inside. Measure it, because you're gonna lose a couple of inches of space because you gotta put the insulation in, right? So it's gonna get like a little bit smaller. Insulate around the window. Change the, maybe I find out if the window is like one that I can open or not, because I think having some kind of ventilation is gonna be necessary. Figure out any ventilation that needs to be done. And then figure out, then flooring, then getting the insulation done. That'll be the most expensive part, I think. Designing flags. Are you starting a small revolution? A tiny goblin revolution? Tiny goblin revolution. We're coming for your trash. A goblin flag would be cool. If I design a goblin flag, I'll make it printable, and like I'll make it available for you guys so you can have it if you want to make your own or print your own or put it on a sticker or whatever. Little pins. Little goblin pins. You want a goblin flag? Okay. Yeah, hell yeah. Some of my plants are probably gonna end up in this little goblin spot. What do we need? Founding the glorious country of Cheshtopia. The Democratic Republic. The dictatorship. Monarchia, man. It's a monarchy. Monarchy. Oh my god. Home of Lay Debate Pub. Cooling. Well, you need some cooling during the summer. It might get toasty in the shed with a few pictures in the fridge. Yeah, it might need some cooling. It's definitely gonna need some ventilation. It's gonna need some ventilation. It's gonna need a little bit of cooling. Like, it's not gonna have AC out there. So I'll have to figure that. I might be able to just put, like, a fan in there and not be too bad. There might be some days where it's just sweltering, and I'm just gonna be dreaming in a bathing suit because I'm just like, bro, it's so hot! The Dairy Queen. Then North Korea has a Democratic Party, and it's still a dictatorship. Yeah, that's true. New York City say... Wait, what is that? Hold on. A New York City say you are welcome to all the trash you can haul away. Well, you know. I'm gonna take all the trash. Flag of the Goblin Nation. Oh, the Goblin Nation! Guys, is this it? Is this the breakthrough? Is this GoFundMe for the Goblin Shed? What are you doing now? I'm not gonna stop somebody else from running a GoFundMe for the Goblin Shed, but I'm not gonna run. The Queen needs a castle. GoFundMe for the shed. Yes, let me fund your Goblin Shed. So my birthday is next month, so hopefully, like, all of the hard parts of moving will be done. So, that'll be nice, but it'd be really funny if I can do a stream from the shed in July. That would be funny. Window mini split heat pump. Super efficient, easy to install. Noted. Birthday stream? Yeah, I'll probably do a birthday stream. I'll be around, so. Daisy's in another castle. It's Chesh is in another shed. You'll never find me. You'll never take me alive, fucker. Your princess is in another castle. You guys are fucking insane. Yeah, I'm turning 17. Again. This is so silly. This is so fucking silly. Everything we're talking about is incredibly silly. I hope you're aware. I hope you're all aware that this is very, very silly. Oh my god. I'll have to have decent wattage out there, so I might have to... I'll have to check the electrical and see what needs to be done. We're the bestest of online friends. Cry laughing. Work out how much it'll cost to insulate, sound dampen, and paint the shed, and we can raise that between us. Oh, you want me to go get an estimate? Okay. All right. I'll go get an estimate for you. Tomato-pia. Goblin Nation is so good. It's so good. That's such a good fucking... Oh no, Rez is awake. Don't tell him we're here. Don't tell him. How many amps in the house circuit breaker? I'll have to go look. I don't know. It might be in the info. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Being a goblin, telling people that you are a goblin. GLG, goblin loving goblins, poisoning your haters, eating dirt. This color is being very similar to the one above. It symbolizes that goblins don't care. That's the goblin flag. Poisoning your haters. It shouldn't be more than $500 Canadian to do the whole thing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think if I got like $1,000, I'd be able to pull it off pretty easily with it being pretty nice. The only thing I'm concerned about is like if I need to do the thing that'll be costly is the insulation and then any heating and cooling and any electrical. I don't think it'll be too expensive though. Like I'm not gonna run plumbing out there. Like I'm not gonna do that. So that should be fine. But like siding and stuff and paint won't be expensive. That's not a big deal. Just don't decorate it in a tacky gold. Ew, yeah, no, gross. Rez has no clue. He's gonna mute it. He's gonna miss out. He's gonna miss out so bad. If you don't tell him and he mutes it, he's gonna be very sad. Hold on, it's my new house. It's my new house. I get a hammock in there. Caught. Don't turn it into a all gold shed ballroom. Yeah. $1,000 and away. Drone port on the roof is gonna cost you more than that. Yeah, if I get like solar panels on the roof, that would make it pricey. If I was to do like electrical that way, instead of running electrical to the house, just running the whole thing. Do you guys think I could run? You think that I could run like my setup? And like, so like my 3 screens, 1 computer, and a light off of the solar panels off of that shed? I don't know. I don't know if it would generate enough power. I don't think it would. It'd be cool. It'd be a cool thing to limit test. Your new country will already have agricultural exports, but beer trade imbalance will need tariffs. Rez has arrived. So I'm moving, which I think Rez is aware of. The place that I'm moving to has been established. And we're moving at the end of the month. And that's the shed in the backyard. And everybody is discussing about turning it into a streaming house, like a streaming office of setting all my gear up in that shed. Depends on the shade. I'll have to look at it. Yeah, I'll have to see, because the other thing that I don't know is I haven't been inside of the house long enough to see, and in and around the shed and outside long enough to see like where the sun is at. Because when I went to go see it, it was like noon, so I'm like, I don't know where the light... I don't know where the light's coming from or where it's going. I need to ask an electrical. I know an electrician. I can talk to him about it. I'll probably get him out to look at it and see what he thinks. I don't know how much he knows about. I mean, I would probably want to hook up to the house anyway, but it would be a cool thing to test. It's high noon. Yep. Yep. Decent soundproofing. And air conditioning. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, these are coming down and they'll come with me, but that won't be enough to soundproof. It would be cool to... when doing the insulation, consider soundproofing as part of the insulation, so that way when it's insulated, some of that... sound dampening is going to be a different issue. Take your time, though. No crispy goblins. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush to build this stupid shed. It's a fun meme, but I don't have to, like, rush it. It's a funny idea. It's a very funny idea. I think we could probably get it done. I think we could probably, like, if we commit to it, we could probably get it done before winter. Consider running electrical conduit to this shed. Yeah, I'll get it up to code. Yeah, if I'm gonna run electrical out there, I'll get somebody who like I said, I know an electrician. I'll get him to do it. He'll do it for free for me for sure, guaranteed. How much of a security is this new place? Oh, how long are we gonna be living there? You mean? Yeah, I'll definitely be living there for at least 2 years. The batteries? Oh, yeah. Mini split heat pump. Yep. Yeah, we got some ideas rolling. Set up in the smallest upstairs bedroom as a practice space. I think that shed might be bigger than that bedroom. I'm not gonna lie. I'll measure it. I'll measure it next time I'm there. All of that is secondary until you put in a beer fridge. We do have the beer fridge. The beer fridge is right there. It's ready to go. It just needs to get, we'll move it. Might be enough to run off grid during the day. We'll run electrical from the house to the shed, and then try solar panels as an addition and see if we can get the solar panels. Like, we'll do the research after. Semi-firmer for the yeah, Rez, I own the house. So I'll be there for a while. It's not rented. I can hear Rez in my head. Oh! Except I have aphantasia, so I can't actually hear anything. Yeah, see, there it is. Find a way to run electricity from the tiers of the company. That's where I get my salt. Solar panels are hitting a 50 cent watt, so that is no longer the expensive part. Oh, okay, well that's good. I don't know what to, there's a carport that's just a flat bit of asphalt, and I don't know what to do about that. Probably something. Hello, welcome. So yeah. So I'm basically gonna build, like, a tiny house without needing all of the housing fixtures. Because it's just gonna be, like, a big old stream room. Hot spice rack. Ooh, true. Yeah. Yeah, it's like an awning, but it's like, it's not attached to the house. Partial own. I don't know what that means. I'm not the only one who owns the house, if that's what you're asking. Awning over the concrete slab. Oh! I'm just a little bit worried about it in the winter because it's just flat. And I don't want it to, like, collapse. I mean, it's been there for a long time, and it hasn't, but that doesn't mean. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Rez. Wink. So yeah, I'll give you guys a walkthrough in like a week or two. Well, in 2 weeks, I guess. It's all the personas. Shut up. Chesh is rich. I've actually been rich the entire time. Some kind of slope. Yeah, slope would be good. Paint it like Barbie Dreamhouse. No! I would do that as a gag. And then paint it something else. That'd be funny as a gag. Okay, I'll see if I can get you guys either a live walkthrough or a video that I'll record on the 25th and probably get uploaded. I'll probably upload it before I move the computer and then move the computer. Moss Gobbo Hobbit House. Just live like this. A little bit. You're not totally wrong. SpaceX went public, then Chesh bought a house. Sussy. Yeah, we'll go from a goblin perspective. Yes. Absolutely. We'll do that. And then... yeah, so... The very early July, we'll start working on what we're working. Because that'll give me the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th to finish the move. And then the Monday, I should... on the 29th... So I'll probably stream next Monday, but the 29th, so the 22nd I'll be here giving you guys updates and stuff. On the 29th, I should be in the new place. I will need a step stool. Yes, I will need a step stool. Have all the windows blinded? I'm probably not going to have to blind the windows because it's so bright outside. You won't be able to see out the windows. It'll just be light. But I can close the blinds. I probably just close the blinds. Don't worry about streaming, focus on moving. Oh, hi! Welcome back. Photoshop it in Barbie colors. Upload it on the Discord. Pretend it's real. That would be fun. I like that. No need to paint it anything but pure brilliant light white. Ew, God, Jesus, that's terrible. I low-key like the idea of painting it like a Minecraft bricks. Like, that sounds fun. Like, or at least something styled a little, like, not literally Minecraft, but something styled like that, where it's like there's some, like, brown at the bottom and, like, you paint in, like, brick or, like, mushroom-looking nonsense. I'll get back to you on that, Landon. I'm not 100% sure. Video game music to make your night walk eerie and mystical. Oh. Most of my walls white and then one accent color in each room. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know about painting the inside of the house. Well, you guys will see the inside. I don't know about painting the inside of the goblin shed, but... Mom, we're gonna have to get a quote. These guys want to do a GoFundMe for this stupid fucking shed. Never get a quote. Take a trip to Habitat for Humanity. The house is the Christian Minecraft server. Not my Christian Minecraft server. No. That would be funny. They want a quote to see how much it's gonna cost to make the goblin shed a like unreal thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, you guys. Unreal. I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea, so I'm down to at least get it quoted and see what we're working with, at least. But I'll know next week. So, have a little bit of patience. It'll be a little bit before I can get it started as well, because, you know, I don't want to suddenly just, like, buy the place and then drop a bunch of money on the fucking shed. You know what I mean? In case there's stuff that needs to go down. Set up an art competition for the local kids, then commission the winner to paint forest scenes and murals on the walls. That could be fun, yeah? This guy. This guy. Alright. I've been live for 2 hours. Chesh literally builds a server in the walls. I could do that. I'll have to go and get it measured. We'll talk about it more once I'm in there. Give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. Oh, you want me to play the clip? Okay. Fine. I'll play the clip.
This guy is unfucking believable.
This guy. I would be disappointed if parts of the house are green. None of the parts of the house are green as of right now. Yeah, it echoed because I didn't mute the microphone. It was loud. It was loud. Wow. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. I'll get out of here. Hence the GoFundMe. Concentrate on your money on the house, and then we'll we'll get the stream set sorted. Valid. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it. You're right. Okay, alright. I'll get an electrical guy to come and look at it. I'll get some measurements done, and I'll get somebody who knows a little bit better about insulation and construction to come look. No, you can come before the 25th. You can come on the 24th, I think. We're gonna do one more walkthrough on the 24th to make sure everything's good to go. And get the key, and then get the keys on the Thursday. That's the Wednesday onto the Thursday. God, I'm gonna be fucking busy. Alright, so yeah, so if you don't see me streaming, it's because we're getting this stuff done. You're gonna sew me curtains? Yeah. If you send me shit. For sure. Mini split cost. Sew me curtains? Yeah, if you guys want to, like, send me stuff to put, like, up in the streaming shed, I absolutely will. Abso-fucking-lutely. So yeah. Yeah, this is now a community project that you're gonna get to watch me fuck up. And then scream about, and then fucking tear down and try again. Hopefully I can fix my sleep schedule. Yeah, I've been kind of taking, as much as, like, moving's been a lot, and as much as, like, you notice I haven't streamed as much, I could have been trying to stream more in between getting this stuff set up, but I've kind of taken the opportunity, knowing that this was happening, to, like, get some rest and settle down a little bit and recover some of my crispy. I was starting to get a little crispy, so now I'm getting a little bit uncrispy. And hopefully by the time I'm done moving, I'll be able to, like, readjust and be good to go. Check for lavender shrubs. I didn't see any lavender shrubs. I did not see any lavender in that yard, so I think we're good. I think we're okay. I think that there might be nearby, like, but, like, that's, like, on the main road down the way a bit, so I think it's far enough away. I think I'm okay. I still have lavender seeds in the house. There's still lavender seeds here. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll talk about more about this in the next week or two. There is now a space in the Discord to make your suggestions and post links for, like, oh, you should buy this or get this. Depending on how things go, I will get if you guys actually legitimately want to send me things, wait until we know what we're working with, and then we can talk about that. I love lilacs are my favorite. I love lilacs. I'm probably going to try to get a lilac bush in that yard at some point. And get that sorted, but, you know. Chesh likes to live dangerously. Yeah, So I'll see about getting like a PO box or something set up for like an amount of time. So maybe what I'll do is like if this ends up going forward and we end up doing that, what I'll do is I'll wait until like September, October, and then I'll buy like a PO box and I'll get it for like 6 months or something. So then you guys can send me stuff within, but I'll let you guys know that I'm doing it ahead of time so you guys have time to prep. And I'll get it for like 3 months maybe, and I'll rent that for like 3 months, and then you guys can send me stuff during that time. And then I'll dump it. I won't keep it forever. Thank you for the stretch. It'd be cool to set up a workout room. I kind of really want to get a Bowflex, I'm not gonna lie. Talk about that in the new year. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna get out of here. We can put a Puck Shrine in there. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna leave. Have a good day, everybody. Again, thank you for taking the time, and thank you for sticking with me while I'm not gonna be streaming too much for a little while. Once we get back, I'm gonna be diving really hard into Debate Hub, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff coming out over there that I'm gonna be working on, and you're gonna see me doing a lot of networking to get like the debates and stuff setting up and all that done. So you're going to see like a little bit of a shift for the amount of time that I spend here that's going to be shifted over there, and then once that settles in, we'll readjust, and that's kind of the immediate future into, and then we'll see what happens in the new year. But thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. I will see you guys soon. There's probably not going to be any Pokemon stuff coming out until after the move is over, so that's probably going to be a thing. Thank you so, although, Mother, you should still come over tomorrow so we can chat, but we probably won't record. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you. This is gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys, if you actually do want to do this as like a community project, I can facilitate that. Yoga gym shit. That could be the vibe. That could be the vibe. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.